Hello everybody, in this video we will see how to create tab panes. Here I have opened Visual Studio Code and three different tabs been opened. Three different programs are there: event2.java, menu.java, JTabbedPane, where I will be writing the code. So how to create this kind of tab panes in Java. Now let's see this. First, what we have to remember is, in order to create JTabbedPane, we need object of JTabbedPane class. Then we need objects of JPanel. How many tab panes we need, that many number of JPanel we have to create. And we will add those JPanels to JTabbedPane object. And that JTabbedPane is added to the container, main container. So now let's start coding. Now first let's bring required packages. Control C. We don't need the event, but let's bring it here. Now class JTabbedPane extends JFrame. Now let's create object JTabbedPane JTP. Now let's make two JPanels, JP2. Now let's write the constructor JTabbedPane. Okay. Now let's initialize JTabbedPane JTP is equal to new JTabbedPane. We don't need anything in the parameter. Now let's create this JPanel. Okay, two panels been created. Now let's specify the properties of this JFrame. Okay, Control C, Control V, Control V. I don't have copied these. Okay, these properties. Control C, Control V. Now let's add this JTabbedPane to this frame. By default, the layout of JFrame is border layout, and default layout for JPanel is flow layout. So we are adding only JTabbedPane, so we don't have to specify the position for this object. Now let's add this JPanels to JTabbedPane. JTP.add JP1, then JTP.add JP2. So in this way we added two different panels to the JTabbedPane, and this JTabbedPane is added to this container. That JTabbedPane is extending JFrame, so JTabbedPane class is a container. Now let's write the main method, static void main. Okay, new JTabbedPane. Okay, let's compile this now. Java CJ tabbed. Okay, compiled. Okay, now you can see here I have not given any name to this tab pane, just I added. So in this way we can see two tab panes here. So we can give name for these things also, these panes also. Now let's give the name here, like logging. Then we can write here register. Okay, now let's recompile this and let's see the change here. Now you can see logging and register. Now these are the JPanel objects. We can add different components in these JPanel components. Let's see, or let's start adding some components within both of these JPanel. Now let's make some objects. JText area, JTA1, JTA2. Okay, now let's initialize this JTA1 is called JText area. It takes number of rows and number of columns. Okay, let's specify 10 by 200 number of rows and number of columns. JTA2 is equal to new area 10 200. Okay, in this way we created text area. Now that JTA1 I will add to JPanel1, JTA2 will add it to JPanel2. Let's jp1 dot add JTA1 JP2. This is the second panel. Add JTA2. Okay. Now in this way we added two text areas to two different panels. JTA1, that first text area is added to JPanel1, second text area is added to JPanel2. Now let's save this and let's recompile this. Okay, you can see I can type here. Why nothing is coming? You can see I have made a very big, very large number of columns. So initially when I typed, nothing was seen. So but we can reduce it. Let's reduce this one. Let's reduce the number of columns. Instead of making 100, let's make it 50 for both. 50. Now let's save this. Let's recompile this. Let's execute. Now still it is going big. Okay, let's type. I think, okay, you can see I can type whatever I like in this text field. Similarly in this text field or text area also I can type. So in this way we can create the JTabbedPane, and in the JTabbedPane we will be adding JPanel. You can see here by extending this. Okay, we can add events to the elements of these panels in the similar way whatever we did in previously in the string program. In the similar way we can add different controls to this JPanel object, and we can do event handling also. Okay, I think that is okay, and thank you for watching this video.